Hey folks, this is Johnny. Welcome to another Home Studio Trainer Show. And if you remember the last video I did on event effects, there was a great comment that actually pointed out that I didn't show the other way that you can actually put event effects on the events. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go through that, and I'm also going to show you about rendering. If you guys could, before we get started, I'd appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're on Rumble, click the follow button, and if you want to help support the channel, go to Patreon and sign up there. All of the links are in the description to this video. All right, let's go to the classroom. And if you remember that I had put event effects, or I had put effects on this event here to make it sound a little bit more dramatic. And I did that by dragging the effect from the effects over here in the browser and dragging it into the option over here that is in the inspector. Well, there's another way to do it. Using the Alt key on a PC, and I believe it's the same for the Mac. If I actually take this effect and I drop it on the event that I want and hit Alt, you can see here that it only is going to add the event effect. Look closely at the little pop-up. It says Add Event Effect. Boom. That is another way to do it. So let's go ahead and do my 2-channel. We're going to do the width at 100%, and let's see. Here we go.
Never, ever, ever let you go.
All right, we're going to turn up the feedback. And actually, somebody in the chat suggested I turn up the event effect a little bit, or the event itself. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to raise this up just a little bit. Let's see what that sounds like.
I'll never, ever, ever let you go.
I'm actually going to turn up the mix. I don't remember the exact settings that I had, so I'm just kind of making this up again one more time.
I'll never, ever, ever let you go.
Good suggestion, not turning that up. All right, so now, the other part of this that I didn't do before is I didn't render it. And what this is going to do is it's going to process the effect directly on the event. So let's go ahead and hit render. And it's going to do its thing. And let's see. It doesn't look like it did anything. There's restore. Let's see, because I think it's going to cut it off. And it cut it off. What did I do wrong? Let us restore it. Now, this is a really good use of the restore function. There we go. So now the event effect is back on there, and I think I'm just going to solo this.
Let you go.
Okay, so what did I do wrong? I know what I did wrong. All right, so I want to make sure that I'm going to render this effect, and here is what I did wrong. You can see that there is an option for the tail. So it depends on the setting of this option as to how far Studio One is going to render the actual effect. So if I increase this to, let's increase it to 2 seconds. Let's see what that does. Ready? I'm going to click on the event. I'm going to hit the render button. Goes through it. There we go. Okay, so you see it added the tail, but that's not enough. So I'm going to restore it, and I'm going to go a full 4 seconds. Ready? Go. There we go. So now the event itself, the effect has been printed on this event.
Let you go.
Nice. All right, so let's see. I did I did put the same effect on the last one, but I think I took it off to do this example. So let's do this again. I am going to click on this, and I might let it go a little bit longer. So I'm going to take the beat delay, I'm going to drag it, and you see if I don't hit the Alt key, it's going to put the event effect on everything on that track. If I hit the Alt key, boom, boom, there it is. So let's go ahead with the 2 channel, let's go with the width at 100%, let's go with the feedback at about the 2 o'clock, and we're going to go with the mix up a little bit. Here we go, let's do this one.
Let you go.
All right, we're going to turn this up just a little bit as suggested.
Let you go.
All right. So let's go a little bit longer with the tail on this one. So I'm going to bring the tail up. I'm going to go, let's see, I'm going to go 5 seconds. There we go. So let's see. Ready? Render. Bam, there it is.
Let you go.
Now, the cool part about this is the effect has actually been closed. It's been printed on the event, and we're using a little bit less CPU in doing this. So there you go. You can see what I did here is I actually used the Alt command and put the effect directly onto the event, which is the same as opening up the event effects and placing it and just dragging it there. It does the same thing. So it's really important to understand that if you do print that, you can always undo it later. It gives you the ability to, and it takes it out of the undo structure. So at any point, even if you've finished mixing and you say, you know what, I want to change that effect, you can restore it, change the effect, re-render it, and you're all set. All right, so I hope that that actually helps. Remember, if you guys can, and on these couple of videos, it's been great, leave a comment, tell me if I missed something, or if you'd like to see something more. I'd really appreciate the discussion in the chat, and I will see you all in the next video.